watch me building the entire engine of the Lamborghini Sian in the 16th update of the Community Lambo. Last time we stopped at step 175. We started to build the shifting mechanism, but we did not complete it, and we have a lot of single parts laying around before we can add this to the main build. Let me know if you guessed right in my guessing game. In the past 2 weeks we collected €6.71 as revenue for all the videos that I made about the Lamborghini. A very big thank you to all of you who support this project and leaving comments and likes. This makes me very happy. Thank you. And without talking too much, we come to my favorite part. It's building time. And here are the parts for today's update. It will be a lot of progress also today. And as I already spoiled in the beginning, it's time to build the engine. First of all, we complete step 175, where we just add those Axle 2 pin connectors on each side. Here we go. And then it's time to attach it here to this part. But how does it work? Okay, it goes like this. Alright, and then we have it like this. And like this. Here we go. Step 176. We add 2 5-length half beams here, so that the previous added parts are not flying away. Here we go. Still everything not perfectly in place. Step 177. We add the pin connectors with the knob here, and this is to hold the rubber band. We have to add the white rubber band here. Here we go. And step 178, we turn this around and then we attach 2 blue pins. Then it's not moving anymore. And we attach 2 black pins at the end. Here we go. And I think that's probably the shifting here, the Viptronic. Step 179, and I figured out it's actually easier to remove this part here and to attach it here already to this part here. Here we go. And now we can add this entirely to our build, and here we have 2 pins. Alright, and now you can see here we have the shifting. At least I guess this will be the shifting. Step 180, and we use this blue pin here and yellow thing, and we add something like the joint here, and 1 axle here, and okay, this is flying around, and 1 pin connector to this side here. And then we have to attach it here on this side, basically to connect this part here, and here we go. Alright, this is still moving a bit, but I guess that's okay. Here we go, step 180. Step 181. We have another knob gear in this step, a pin hub and a free length axle. Here we go. And this will be okay. I have to add the pin hub here, and then we add the gear here on the sides. Alright, here we go. And that's actually the end of box number 2. We finished the first box. That's great. Thank you for being part for the first box. Now we have to attach a few parts, and then it's time to start with the engine. Back number 2. Box number 2, and we start with 6 black pins. We need to turn this around here. And where do we have to add them? Here at the front, 1 on each side, and 2 here on the gearbox, I think here. That should be the correct place. And that was step 182. Now it's time to build a little subbuild twice, 183, and we will build it right twice here. We have a 50 length beam, and we add some pins here, some blue and some black pins. That's step 183. For step 184, we have to attach one more beam with the length of 15. And we attach 2 7 length. Here we go. Step 185, we add just more pins. 1 black pin and 2 blue pins on each side. So I put the black pin into the wrong spot. Here we go, and then the blue pins. Here we go, and here, and now we add 2 13 length beams here. And here we go. For step 187, we have to attach those 2 things. Let me see. So adding this part is quite tricky. Okay, we got it done here. And the same on the opposite side, I guess. Here we go. I did a quick color swap off cam to replace the dark bluish gray here with the red from here and vice versa. Step 188. We have another beam with the length of 15 and we add another bunch of pins here to it. Then we have two beams with the length of 3, adding to each side. Then we have the pin axle, also on each side. And then, last but not least, we have two of those pieces here. I have one in orange and one in light bluish gray. And last but not least, we have here one orange pin connector and also light bluish gray pin connector. And this will be added here at the end. Like this. Okay. And that was step 188. It's time to start the engine. And we have here the cylinder and we have a lot of black pins. And I think we have 12 black pins and 6 cylinders that we have to add here in line. I used only the light bluish gray cylinders as those were the cheapest. And here we have the first row of 6 cylinders. And we have to add 2 more pins here. Okay, now I hope I have all the rods in place here. They were pretty hard to find in this big box, to be honest. Let's push the other cylinders aside. And time to add all 12 rods. So this is step 192 already, and all the steps now are pretty much the same. It's adding a red axle with the length of 2, adding 2 rods, and then the next one. Here we go. We have the first 6 are done. Step 194 is already number 8. Here we go. Step 195. Those 2 length axles are pretty hard to add. And the final step, step 169. And the last 2 rods we add. Here we go. Did we do any mistake? I don't think so. It looks good. Time to add this part 12 times. Here we go. Step 198. Now we have to add this fragile thing here. And we have to hit every cylinder. Okay, if someone has very good ideas how to do this, let me know. Okay, we got it. Here we go. Step 199, and time to be very careful. Here we go. We have to attach a lot of pins here. Two orange and two light bluish gray. And two blue pins here for the ones on the top. And now we attach this here. Okay, that was not correct, to be honest. Here we go. We have it like this, and we have it like this, and it should be added like this. Alright, here we go. Half is done. And now we build the second row of cylinders, and I will do this in a speed build. And here we go. That's the second row. Step 201. We have to add now the second row of cylinders, and I see. Now I understand why you should not push the pins already. Okay, here we go, and now we can attach the pins to the cylinder. Alright, step 202. This part on the opposite side as well. And two black pins here. Step 102. I need to get used to 200. Step 203. We have one white beam, and we still have it like this, and we attach it here on this side. Step 204. We have this 5.5 axle, and we start first with the axle connectors, and then we attach it here, and then we have this pin connectors, and last but not least we add it here to our engine. And here is our final engine. Step 205, and now it's time to attach the engine to our build here. Let me see how this works. It needs to be somewhere down here. Okay, I see. And then we can push those pins, and we push this axle. And we have added the motor, the engine, to our build. That's great. Let's see if this already works. No, we have no gear. And I need to figure out how this works. You will see an update video of how I run the engine. In today's update we built the entire engine, and we finished the part here at the front, and next time we start with the front axle already. I'm really looking forward to this. Did you guess today's progress correct? Let me know in the comments. And it's time for the guessing game. How far can we get next time with the front axle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching today's update of the Community Lambo. This means really a lot to me. If you want to know how all this started, I have here the very first video of the Community Lambo. And don't forget to subscribe to Klemmbau and be part of the Klemmbau family.